Well, hello. It has been a while. Is the mic on? Yes. So it's been a while since I've done a football stream. Hello, Brian. Hello, Serge. Hello, Brian. So yes, Liverpool versus Newcastle today. So yeah, it has been a while since I've done a football stream, hasn't it? Last one was the Newcastle one. Ah, yes, and it didn't go well, did it? The not well. What I was watching the stream on kept dying. Was that what happened? My stream kept dying either way, and I had to do it in two parts and didn't get the full game done. So hopefully this one we can get a full game done. Thank you so much, anyone watching, and hello, Brian. Thank you for joining early on. I hope you are doing well today. So what day are we? Hello, Darnell. May the best team win. Certainly, but I hope it is Newcastle United who get the victory. So it's kind of a completely opposite. Liverpool trying to get into the top four. Newcastle hoping, well, at worst, finishing not bottom four, but the fourth bottom worst. But anyway, whatever. Newcastle currently 15th and Liverpool 7th. So Liverpool on 53 points. Newcastle on 35. So, yeah, just a bit of a difference. Between the two teams today. But Newcastle are on 35 points after 32 games. Fulham, who are on 27 points after 33. West Brom on 24. So, yeah, Newcastle, they do have a difficult run-in. Final games, obviously this one today, Liverpool kicking off now in 11 minutes. I will go through the teams in a moment. We then have Arsenal next Sunday at St James's Park. The following Friday, it is Leicester City away. We then take on Manchester City at St James's Park before facing Sheffield United and then Fulham in the final day. So, although we do have a bit of a point gap over the other relegation threatened teams. Yeah, those are difficult games. Brighton, Burnley, Fulham, etc. So, go and watch out. Fulham, West Brom. Yeah, obviously Fulham on the last day of the season. Will it come down to that? Hello again. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you so much. Thank you. Will it come down to the final day at Craven Cottage between Fulham and Newcastle? I think it may. I think it might do, because I can honestly see Newcastle getting too many points today, or against Arsenal, Leicester, Man City. So can't see too many points there, so maybe we then need to get some points in the final two games against Sheffield United and Fulham. We shall see. It will be an interesting end to the season, exciting end to the season at the relegation zone either way. And then that battle for Champions League football, league title, it's pretty much done, isn't it? 10, 11 points. I know Man United do have the game in hand. Hello, Tom. Hello, how are you doing today? Do you think Barnsley will get a victory there as they play? Is it Rotherham? 3 o'clock kickoff in that one. Yeah. So I hope you get the result there. Tom. Barnsley, who are in that sixth spot, the final playoff place, and they do have quite a nice little gap over Reading. Shame to see Middlesbrough fall off, the other North East team. Yeah, he was up there, but he's just come down as I've started talking, so you probably now come on the desk. The stream has actually started. Let me remove that. So Cap, yeah, he will come over, but you might not see him in the camera because he's underneath it. But he may go back on his little perch. That's one of the things with football streams. You get to see the Cap. Whereas on the gaming ones, you don't see them too much. Speaking of gaming, I probably will be doing FIFA after this. Maybe not directly after. Yeah, I didn't have much time to get out with Sir Les this morning. So I'll probably be doing that after this. As the sun is starting to come out as well. The lineups, yes. Let's go through the lineups today for, excuse me, Liverpool versus Newcastle at Anfield. So starting for the home team, Liverpool, is Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho and Kabak, along with Andy Robertson at the back. And I'll answer that in a question. No, the answer is yes, Tom. Barnsley would beat Newcastle under Steve Bruce. Thiago and Gini Wijnaldum in the middle. Salah, Jota, Mane and Firmino, so they're going with the 4 up top, Liverpool. Oh no. And we also really struggle against clever players like Thiago. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. On the subs bench for Liverpool it is James Milner, Naby Keita, Adrian, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Tsimikas, Shaqiri and the 2 Williams. And for Newcastle United, they have Dubravka in goal, Murphy, Fernandez, Clark, Dummett, Ritchie, Longstaff, Shelby, Almiron, St Maximin, Joelinton. What is the plan then? So it's going to be like a 5-2-3? Is Miggy playing as a midfielder? Otherwise that's a 5-2-3 for Newcastle. And Longstaff and Shelby. Okay. Murphy, Ritchie probably cover on the wings, wing backs. And I think it's a 5-2-3 unless Miggy is playing in middle. But Alan Saint-Maximin is starting alongside Joelinton up top. And on the subs bench it is Andy Carroll, Dwight Gale, Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis, Jeff Henrik, Emil Kraft, Manquillo, and Willock and Gillespie. It's a bit of an interesting one, that. Yeah, I can only see it being a Longstaff Shelby midfield. Yeah, how many times have Thiago and Gini held down things on their own in midfield? Liverpool normally go with a 3-man midfield. Interesting midfield from both teams, but obviously I do think Liverpool will have the advantage there. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who is watching and joining me for this one. So it's been a while since I've done a football stream. The last one was was it the last Newcastle game? I think it was. I don't think we've had one since then that I've not at least tried to cover. Or was there one last weekend that I tried? There might be. I cannot remember. But thank you anyway. Thank you so much. Another games today with West Ham Chelsea. That's actually a big one. That is a big one, isn't it? At 5. Oh, so we'll have to think about that for the FIFA stream because that is a huge game at 5:30. West Ham Chelsea and Sheffield United Brighton. Another big game there. I was actually thinking that, Tom. I was thinking it'll be 4-1, and it's probably going to be the Alan Saint-Maximin getting our goal, or at least having a hand in our goal. But I think 4-1 as well, so no worries there, Tom. I think that's going to be the score. I was thinking 4-0, but then I thought actually Alan Saint-Maximin may have a hand in a goal, as he has done the last couple of weeks. So therefore, I think it's going to be 4-1 to Liverpool. A very difficult day and afternoon for Newcastle United. A win for Liverpool would put them on 56 points, which would get them back into 4th. But then there is Chelsea West Ham. That is huge. That is huge. I know, that's the only thing, Tom. That's the... about these football ones. Because obviously Sky Sports, BT Sport are too expensive. Football, the sport for the fans. But unfortunately, they make it difficult for fans to watch it because of the prices. So yeah, I have to hope that the stream doesn't die. It's worked fine in the build-up to a game, but it always does that. It always works absolutely fine in perfect HD, glorious HD. Even on full screen, it works fine. Then as soon as the game starts kicking off, that's when it struggles a bit. But hopefully not. Hopefully it does stay on. I'm hoping so. But yeah, that's kind of why I went from doing as many football games as I could to just Newcastle. Because of that. Because there's not much I can do when what I'm watching on doesn't work. But obviously tomorrow we do have the FA Cup. Tomorrow, Kitty, I need my hand. I love you very much, bud, but I need my hand. I do need to use the mouse. Yeah, and Kitty, yeah, I just no, that's. Come on, buddy. Yes, FA Cup tomorrow. That one will be a bit better because I can just watch that through BBC themselves. So that's 5:30. Chelsea versus Leicester. I did actually pick Leicester to win the FA Cup in the early rounds, so it would be nice. It would be nice if Leicester could win the FA Cup. It would be nice, but we shall find out tomorrow who wins the FA Cup, because today it is Liverpool versus Newcastle United. The teams I should probably put the stream on. Yeah, the teams are getting ready just to come out. They are in the tunnel. But yeah, I'm concerned about a Sean Longstaff, John Joe Shelby midfield. I've got to be honest with you. We are missing Isaac Hayden. Obviously, he picked up the injury against, is it Burnley? Cannot remember. But the only other option, it kind of is bringing Jeff Hendrick. So absolutely not. Or Joe Willock. So it would have been nice to see Willock in, but I guess then you wouldn't have been able to play Armour on if we're going 5 at the back. So it is what it is. We'll see how it turns out. But I do think John Joe and Sean are in for a busy afternoon in the middle of the park. Could be a game where Thiago really does actually show his quality, because he's not done it too many times this season. I know, start of the season, he had that substitute appearance. Was it against Everton? Who was it against? Either way, he came off the bench and looked very promising, but that's about as best he's done so far this season. But Liverpool in general haven't had the best season, so it would be a bit harsh to say Thiago's been a flop when the whole team's flopped for Liverpool this season. Hello, Hunter. Hello. Well, so it's 7:30 to see my Liverpool on USA TV. So that's the thing. People in like America, etc., and other countries can watch so much more Premier League football than we here in England can. So much more, because we have like Sky Sports and BT Sport here. I think BT Sports something crazy like £30 a month, and Sky Sports is £60 a month to watch one game. Whereas I think, excuse me, quite a lot of American networks or etc. or services, you can pick your game of any Premier League game to watch. So it's a bit annoying. Excuse me, I'm going to clear my throat. It's something I've looked into but can't find a definitive thing of how, like, the cheapest American or whether it be Dutch, Middle Eastern channel that lets me watch. I've just seen Joelinton's picture pose there. Quite funny. It was like, but yeah, I have tried finding a service anywhere in the world that lets me just pick any Premier League game, and then I'd need to use a VPN. I have tried looking into it, but not found the definitive answer yet as to who can provide it for the cheapest. But yeah, I'd like to do that eventually, because then I can cover so many more football games if I knew that just for a VPN and for maybe £5 to £10 a month, I could watch any single Premier League game and other leagues in the world, but primarily Premier League. So if anyone does know a service like that, whether it be an American subscription, New Zealand, Canada, wherever it is in the world, it doesn't matter. But if anyone does know something like that, do please let me know. It just means I can cover even more football games. So Brian, same with Tom, same as Tom, 4-1 Liverpool. 4-1 Liverpool. I think Ansa Maxim will have a hand in Newcastle's goal, whether he scores it or sets it up. Maybe that Callum Wilson comes on the bench when we're 4-0 down or something. We may even take a 1-0 lead and then give us false hope and lose 4-1. But I think 4-1 Liverpool. We're looking at a 4-3. So I was thinking 4-0, to be honest with you, Hunter, to Liverpool. But I thought Ansa Maxim is in good form at the moment, so he may be able to have a hand in something. So my game's not kicked off, Tom. This is the problem. My game's not kicked off. They're doing the pre... I don't know what to call it. The knee. They're doing the knee. The pre-match knee. So mine's not kicked off. Again, that's another thing with me doing the streams. The timers. It has kicked off now, so I do need to start it. Yeah. There we go. It is underway now, but my timer's looking a bit odd. I don't know why it's doing it like that. Have I just moved... One moment. Let me try... Why is it only showing... Oh, goodness. No, it's only showing the 1-0 for some reason. Oh, well, I don't... It should figure itself out. But the match is underway at Anfield. So I'm getting confused by my timers, why it's not doing its stopwatch. We'll see what happens. But the timer's kind of... It may, as I say, it may be a bit behind. So yeah, that's the other thing with me. So I have a delay on my stream, but also because I stream to watch the football, it depends the website I'm on, so it will be a bit behind you guys. And by the time I've reported and stuff, because YouTube has a delay of like 30 seconds to a minute, it's good. I am well behind. I'm well behind the actual live action. Hello Shane. Oh goodness, Kitty. Hello Shane. Good morning. Good morning. I want Newcastle to win, but doubt it though. But they can only hope. If Liverpool win, they go fourth. But Chelsea have a huge game today, Shane, against West Ham. Yeah, so have 5 that one. Very tempting to cover that one, because that is a huge battle for Champions League football between the two London rivals, West Ham and Chelsea. You'll watch it, yeah, apologies. So I don't have Sky Sports or BT Sport. So I can only watch through the internet. So apologies that I am going to be behind you guys, because simply I cannot afford Sky Sports or BT Sport. Hunter, I'm happy to see English football on American TV. It's just the only problem is it's so early in the morning, but on a USA network called NSB and NBCSN, we get 2 or 3 games every Saturday for the Premier League. So we get that. Yeah, we get like 2 or 3. Because today we got this Liverpool Newcastle, then we'll have West Ham Chelsea, and whatever the other game is later on. We'll probably have Sheffield Brighton. So we would have those, but it's across 2 different channels. One would be on like Sky Sports, the other BT Sport. Yeah, and as I say, if you want both, you look at £90 a month. I'm not working at the minute. So in the UK we have these things called benefits. I get £400 a month. So spending 90 a month to watch football. The sport for the fans. It's a sport for the fans, but it's a business that is. It's sadly not for the fans. Because if it was for the fans, they know in the UK most football fans don't earn much money. Mo Salah's put Liverpool 1-0 up. Mo Salah's just got his 20th of the season. It's 1-0 Liverpool. 3 minutes gone. Okay, good start. Good start, boys. Good start, Brucey. Oh dear, I hadn't even started watching the game. Because I was waffling my waffle. Oh dear. I'll pay attention for a second. How's this one come about? Cross comes in. Who's... A Newcastle player's just headed off. Was it Emil Kraft? Richie? Sadio Mane with the cross. Matt Ritchie has headed it to Salah. Salah, nice finish on the left. We're 1-0 down. 3 minutes gone. So, there we go. There's the first of Liverpool's 4. It only took them 3. Great start. It's like my FIFA starts, isn't it, Tom? It's literally like watching me as Newcastle. But here's Alan Maxim. But it's just like watching me on FIFA. Just like watching me on FIFA, that defending. Great start. Great start. Well. But I think we may have a corner here. Where's St. Maxim gone with this one? Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me again. But we are winning on the corner count. We are winning on the corner count at least. Yeah, and also what I'm watching, I'm using his goal. The resolution, as always, it is terrible. Liverpool are in behind again. It's Mo Salah. Not sure what he's looking for there. But yeah, the resolution on it as well was really bad. So as always, I'm going to struggle to make out any player apart from maybe John Joe Shelby. Because he's got that big shiny slaphead. But yeah, apart from that, I may have difficulty distinguishing who's who. Again, apologies.
In each of their last 7 Premier League home games, until finally now they strike first and they strike early.
Because yeah, going back, because what was it? I did find there was one American thing which had like, you got access to all the UFC pay-per-views, which time-wise will be difficult tonight. Usman versus Masvidal. Won't be staying up for that one. Usman's going to win that one. But yeah, I did see one thing that had all the UFC and all, like, you could pick whichever Premier League games you watched. But, why didn't I do that one? I can't remember why I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, we'll try, especially for next season, I will try looking at things that allow me to stream watch the game in high definition, so I can make out the players and not worry that the stream will die. I'm not singing any song, Brian. But he wears the Gucci. So in the US we got for Saturday 24th April, Liverpool, Newcastle. Oh, it's a Peacock. Yes, and West Ham, Chelsea, NBC, and Sheffield, Brighton. I've heard of those. I've heard of both Peacock and NBC, all through WWE though. Okay. The Peacock Premium, so as the one game, okay. I think so. It may have been Jura previously said Peacock has every Premier League game. And I thought, well, if it is every Premier League game and the network, it might be something I'll look into. But it's not every game. Okay. The search will continue. Excuse me. So Wijnaldum, I think it's Wijnaldum on the ball here. Definitely looking more and more, increasingly more likely that he will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. You've got to think, if he was staying, they would have announced it by now. Surely. Another big player who hasn't signed a new contract, not Liverpool, but Sergio Ramos. I'm pretty sure he's still not signed a new contract. Is it confirmed Alaba? Because again, this is the thing with football websites, even if they say confirmed Alaba to Madrid, I still don't know if they're telling the truth or not. I don't know if it's confirmed. But I did see somewhere confirmed Alaba has agreed a pre-contract with Madrid. But again, I don't know if it's journalists waffling, just trying to get more clicks saying this is confirmed. But I did see Alaba could be maybe going to Madrid, which then, would Ramos be moving on? Don't know. It's just a shame. It's a shame, Shane, that the last image we are going to have of Samoa Joe is him in a poncho. Such a shame. Such a shame. What a waste of a great talent that is. What a waste. But yeah, a number of people got released there. They always do it every year after Mania, but Samoa Joe, it's just a shame that they never really utilised him fully. And the last thing we get is him in a poncho. Yeah, Sir Maximum, it's the case he's picking up the ball here. Oh! Taken down there by Kabak. I think it was Kabak. But he's going to have to. That is Bruce's game plan, isn't it? No game plan, but just give the ball to Sir Maximum, lads. And it's... You see it, he has to try and run around the whole team on his own. And occasionally he'll look up, looking for support, and he's like, who am I going to pass to? There's no one up with me. But that is it. We have to... But he is down, which is worrying. He's not long been back. So that is a worry that he is down. Hopefully he does get back up. But Kabak is in the book. 9 minutes gone here. On Sunday 25th April, Wolves versus Burnley, Leeds versus Man United, and Villa versus West Brom. So Peacock Premium, do you have to pay more for that over normal Peacock? Or is that just the name of it? It's just called Peacock Premium. Leicester versus Palace. Okay, so quite a nice selection. Yeah, because the UK we have what's called terrestrial TV, where you have 5 channels: BBC 1 to ITV, Channel 4 and Channel 5. We have 5 channels. Then you have to get like cable TV for either company like Virgin Media or Sky themselves. So you have to get cable TV, which then you have to pay a flat subscription fee for. But then it looks like Answer Maxim could be going off. Callum Wilson is starting to get warmed up, but hopefully Answer Maxim can continue. So you have to pay for your either Virgin TV or Sky TV. And I'm only going off years ago. I know they started at around 20, 30 a month. And then you have to have your phone line rental type thing as well. Then on top of that, if you want sports, as I say, Sky Sports is £60 a month and BT Sport is £30 a month. So £90 a month.
Played as long as 80 minutes in the first team for a very
I think you look at £90 a month
come on now.
to watch football in the UK, which is mad. Vince McMahon judges people. Yeah, unfortunately, he does judge people on their looks, not talent. Joe's too fat for Vince. It's a bit real. He might go to AEW. Yeah, he was great in Impact, wasn't he? I think he will end up at AEW. I remember going for American TV and was so shocked to see Bayern Munich versus Dortmund. Yeah, again, we'd get that on BT Sport, but not on just TV. It's a shame. It is a shame. As I say, we have chopped 5 channels, not many, 5 channels. So Liverpool, they've not added to their early goal. It is still the 1-0 Mo Salah 3 minutes. I've not actually noticed here. Where's Almiron playing? Is he out on the right? Again, I can't really make out which player is which. I'm trying to figure out if it is the Shelby Longstaff midfield or is Almiron working as a midfielder. As it stands, Liverpool have got that 4th spot. But obviously, Chelsea, West Ham have the game in hand as they play after this. So hoping, Shane, hoping for you, buddy, that you get the Kitty. The result over David Moyes. And is Sadio Mane just putting Liverpool 2 up? No, he's not. No, he's not. He is offside as well. But yeah, thank you everyone watching and who has given it a like so far. As I said, for me, I'll be doing FIFA later. I don't know necessarily straight after this, because I'll probably be out with Les after this, but I'll try and probably do it around that Chelsea-West Ham game at 5:30. See, like before or after it. I don't think I'll be doing FIFA during the West Ham-Chelsea game. I'll probably watch it, but not stream it, because that's a huge game, so I'd rather people watch that Champions League, kind of a Champions League qualifier in some ways. Yeah, I'd rather you guys watch that than my FIFA, because I think I want to watch that one. If I'm not out with Les, that is. Come on, Shelby, I know you don't like him, but he's Newcastle's Gerrard to me. Well, I kind of get that, but he's not. He's like, he's, yeah, a DE-Tech Gerrard. He's the only one in midfield who can pick a pass out, though. Longstaff brothers have alright passing, but he's the only one who can pick a pass out. But the reason I don't like him, Shane, is because that's all he is. At least Gerrard actually ran about the pitch, put in tackles. He would pick the team up by the scruff of the collar and go, we are getting a result today, guys. John Shelby does none of that. None of that. He's a passenger. He's an absolute passenger in midfield. You'll see him. He walks about the pitch. He walks about the pitch. Doesn't track back. Likes to think he's the big hard man, but when any player actually squares up to him, he goes running. I remember one thing. There's one incident that put me off him for good. That was me and Shelby done. It was against Manchester United. I think we had Diame at the time in midfield. Hold on, so Maxim has almost pulled it across to Joelinton, but he is offside. So I think we had Diame at the time, and he was Pogba. So it was Newcastle Man United. I think it was St James's Park. I think it was Diame had kept Pogba relatively quiet for around 60-70 minutes of the game. He's so attentive, that's why, Tom. Yeah, he kept Pogba relatively quiet for 67 minutes of the game, but then got injured. So on came John Joe Shelby. The game was 0-0 at the time, I think. I think it was 0-0. We were holding Man United to 0-0 at the time. And Diame, as I said, kept Pogba. I think it was Diame. Apologies to whichever player it was, because you would play great for 67 minutes, but then you went off injured. Anyway, on comes John Joe Shelby off the bench. First thing he does, he rakes his feet down Paul Pogba, the back of his, like, shin leg thing. A very nasty, dirty thing, so not nice to see. Pogba then chased after him to square up to him. John Joe Shelby then ran and hid. I can't remember who he hid behind, but big hard man John Joe Shelby, as soon as Pogba was like, what are you doing? And tried squaring up to him, Shelby goes running. For the rest of the game, John Joe Shelby hid from Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba then took control of the game. Man United ended up winning that game 2-3 or maybe 4. It was 2 or 3, but either way, we were holding Man United to 0-0. Diame, I think it was Diame, was doing a great job. Shelby comes on, rakes Pogba the back of his shins, and then I'm not kidding, ran away from Pogba. The remainder of the game, Shelby was coming on to replace Diame, who was marking Pogba for the game. Whenever Pogba had the ball, Shelby purposely went away from him, leaving his responsibility to another player. So that was me and John Joe Shelby done. I don't care what anyone says about John Joe Shelby's passing or shooting. That, for me, that set 20-minute cameo off the bench against Man United and the cowardly act he did on Paul Pogba, done. Never again will I say anything supporting John Joe Shelby, the football player for Newcastle United. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen for Newcastle. Not one of the worst, but it put me off him. It put me off him for life. Just an act of cowardice, and then just running away from your responsibility and running away from a player because you want to be a hard man, but you're absolutely not. Anyway, that's enough for John Joe Shelby until he gets an equaliser. USA, we got NBC, ABC, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN News. A lot, yeah, I've heard of FS1, FS2. Sportsnet, okay. Yes, that's it. A lot of options there. Shelby's top scorer in 17-18. He was, but Newcastle crap. So this cat would be Newcastle's top scorer if he played this season. USA, yeah. Shelby used to do belters like Gerrard, that's why I meant banging goals. He does them, like when I was slating him against, what was it, Palace? I was talking about how much I disliked him as a player, and he absolutely hammered one in. I was saying how much I disliked him as a player. Yeah. No, he did. He had potential. When he was at Liverpool, a lot of people thought, is he going to be the next Gerrard? He definitely had potential. Even Alex Ferguson rated him as a player. Played for England, and then he just... I think he rates himself a bit much, does John Joe. But no, definitely when he was starting off at Liverpool. Who was he at Charlton on loan? But yeah, even Sir Alex Ferguson said he looks like he's going to be a good player. So he did. He definitely looked good. But failed to live up to it. And he's just lazy. He definitely was, Tom. He has been our top scorer. But we're terrible. We're rubbish. Yeah, it's just, when a player does one thing, it's enough to like put you off him for good. You're just like, no, I'm done with you. You've cost us the game. Your antics have cost us the game. Well, it's Newcastle Man United, but I'd love to reference the exact game for you and say it was this one. It's tricky now, though, because unless you have the game saved, you can't go back and watch it. But it was just horrible. As a fan, it's one of the worst things to see, isn't it? A player come on and just shirk responsibility and hide, to run and hide. I don't like him now. When he was okay, when Barton was there, he used to act big with Barton. But no, Joey, he's a wimp. See, yeah, but so John Joe Shelby is the broke, not even the poor man's. He is the broke man's Joey Barton. I was very unhappy when Newcastle signed Joey Barton because of the person he is. I think I even sent an email saying how unhappy I was. But each on the pitch, he changed my opinion. Joey Barton, what superb midfielder, because he could do the passes that John Joe Shelby could, and a lot more. He actually ran about the pitch and he tried. He put in 100% effort every single game. Sometimes too much effort, and it resulted in him getting sent off. That's not a foul. It probably is a foul, but a goalkeeper's gone down, so they have disallowed the goal. And I think it was Shelby who headed it in there. Newcastle United losing just like my career series. Was it an offside foul on Allison? Oh, it was Longstaff, actually. Again, I can't make out the players. No, it wasn't Longstaff, it was Clark. I have no idea, but 20 minutes gone. Still 1-0 Liverpool from Salah's early goal. But when Andy Carroll had his breakthrough season like in the Championship and then that half season in Premier League before Liverpool spent madness money on him, I would say 70% of his goals were set up by Joey Barton, be it from a deep free kick, or Joey Barton just getting the ball in midfield and pinging it through to Andy Carroll. Maybe not 70 because Kevin Nolan would have set up the remaining. Maybe 60 and Nolan 40. But yeah, Joey Barton was key in Andy Carroll's goals early on in Andy Carroll's career. That's it. Reminds me of the most hard in the group, but a wimp on his own. That's both Barton and Shelby. Yeah, both Barton and Shelby, yeah. But I'd much rather have Joey Barton today than a John Joe Shelby. So Maximan trying to get us away in the break, but doesn't do so. Salah getting it. Shelby gets his foot in. Back with Liverpool. Fabinho to Thiago. I really would like to see a Liverpool midfield of Thiago, Henderson and Fabinho. I really would like to. Have they been able to play it once this season? Have they been able to play those three once? You got to think that was Klopp's plan going into this season. Salah back to Jota. Jota over the bar. Okay. Who will I take from West Ham? I don't know because... See... Oh no, hang on, I may have to refresh this. See, Issa Diop. What a talent he was looking like. But he kind of went off the boil a bit, didn't he? I know he's very young. But even before he signed for West Ham, he's looking great. And then when he signed for West Ham, he's looking really good early on in the season. But yeah, he kind of hasn't lived up to that, has he? I'm not sure. There's a number. Any of West Ham's midfield. Because I keep saying Newcastle do not have a midfield. They don't have one. That's why I had to buy a whole new one in my FIFA career mode. But a lot of people would like someone like Declan Rice. But we need someone like that in our midfield. As we see here, our midfield's doing... You saw there, our midfield was doing like a FIFA midfield, Shelby and Longstaff there. Half tracking back, but not really tracking back. As Miggy's trying to get us up the pitch, bless him. I like Miggy because he tries. He tries. He's that kid on the football team who... He tries. He really tries, bless him. I was thinking Antonio, but... I was thinking Antonio would be great, but then when we got Callum Wilson, and Antonio up front, if Bruce was to ever play... He has played two up front, actually, at times, Brucey. So maybe, yeah, I was thinking Antonio, but then I was like, well, we got Callum Wilson. I remember getting my hair cut a couple of weeks ago at the barber shop, and the very old man was playing Premier League football on TV while cutting my hair. That's great. How popular is the Premier League in America? And how popular is football now in general? I know obviously the women's football team winning their World Cup would have helped, and the upcoming World Cup. The men's team's getting very good. They've got a lot of young players coming through. But where is it? Like in terms of popularity, is it the third most popular? Fourth? Or is it still not even in top 5? He is, he really is, Shane, isn't he? The real life Santiago Muñez. Like Newcastle, there is an actual player called Santiago Muñez, isn't there? Play him. Oh, he should have left. What are they doing? What are those two prawns doing? Almiron and Joelinton arguing over arguing. Oh, ha, ha, ha. This really is like watching me on FIFA. This really is like watching Newcastle. Jimmifloyd as Newcastle, isn't it? The through ball, and then just, oh, they were arguing over it. Sort yourselves out, boys. If Barnsley win, I think we'll be in playoffs. I think so. I was trying to figure that out, Tom. What have they got? Is it a 5-point gap? Maybe more? I will certainly try, Tom, because the playoffs are a huge game, the big money game. So I'll certainly be trying to do the playoff semi-finals and finals, because they're the drama in playoffs. If people don't know about the Troy-Deeney, oh my goodness. Well, that wasn't a playoff, was it? No, was that a semi-final? Was Deeney a semi-final? Watford-Leicester? Or was it? Oh, I can't. But yeah, that Deeney moment. So it's 7:56 in the morning, Giro. Thank you so much for watching me in the morning. Thank you so much. Oh, Liverpool are in here. It's Mane. It's a good block there, actually, but it's a corner. But thank you, Giro, for watching me that early in the morning. I was thinking I'd have to get up early for this for like 12:30, but there you are at 7:56. Thank you so much for watching me that early in the morning. I wouldn't even be awake at that time. Chelsea's postage, Captain America Dom. Football besides the Premier League isn't really big in America because MLS is terrible. Is it still a poor league then? See, even yourselves see it as a terrible league. Okay. Because I'm Scottish and SPL, the Scottish league's terrible. Really poor. In like the 90s, early thousands, it was decent. Like, and whenever Celtic and Rangers came against one of the English teams in Europe, or any team in Europe, they gave them a test, especially at either Ibrox or Celtic Parkhead. They would give them a test, but that was a long time ago now. We spoke about it, didn't we, Shane? Shinsuke Nakamura. He's free kicks. Not the wrestler, but an actual Celtic player with a beautiful free kick. Scored a delightful one against Man United. Just seeing Almiron here trying to play the through ball. Sorry, Maxim. I think he intended it for Joelinton, but then it hit Almiron. And Mane's in. It's another good block, but Jota has hit it wide. But yeah, I think if Almiron left it, Joelinton would have been in the clear. But maybe Miggy was like, hang on, I'm not having Joelinton throw on goal. I'm going to try take this one on. And then they just argued over who was going to take the ball. Poor. Jota maybe should have put Liverpool 2 up there, to be honest. Yeah, I would have gone, well, but I would have gone for the other post. He's tried dragging it across to Bravka. They're talking about the British Super League. Talking about bringing Celtic Rangers to the Prem because Scotland won independence and Celtic is Irish and Rangers are English. Would open the SPL up for this win. It would do. It would do that, Shane. It would do that. But then I think the league would struggle because I do still think a lot of teams, they get more match day revenue when Celtic and Rangers stroll into town. So they get more match day revenue when they turn up. So in a way, yeah, it would open up the league a bit more. But Celtic and Rangers, they're the only draws, aren't they? They're the only. If we're talking wrestling terms, they're the only teams who can draw in the SPL. Is it basketball not the number one sport in America still? I remember when basketball was the number one sport in the world during the 90s. And then it was kind of like around World Cup 94. I think, or was it before then, that then football took number one spot from basketball. Liverpool have had 5 efforts here, Newcastle the 1. It is now turned 8 AM. Yeah, it's just gone 1 PM here in the UK. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, maybe for some people, maybe evening for some folk. Imagine a Chelsea away day to Celtic. Fans would have to get up at 5 AM. Don't like that idea. See, for me it'd be decent. Actually, yeah. I should get behind that, shouldn't I? I should get behind that. just pop into Glasgow to see Newcastle play twice a season. I hate the idea of it, but I should get behind it. An hour away on the train, and then to be fair, Newcastle's the same. Newcastle's an hour 10 on the train. I'd love to get to more games next season, but with everything, it's that money, isn't it? I'd love to do a little vlog thing of going to football matches, to be honest with you. I'd love that. Although there wouldn't be much in it, because you can't film the game, can you? You'd see me on a train going, I'm off to the match now. Off to the match, folks. And outside, I'm at the ground. And then, yeah, because you can't record. You can record yourself in the stadium, I think. But nothing, you can't face the camera at the pitch, I don't know. What are you doing at the back? Barnsley could do better. This is Newcastle. The only time we've been able to defend was under Rafa. That is the only time. The only time we've been able to defend since I've been a Newcastle fan is under Rafa. And yeah, because that was still instilled in the players when Bruce took over, and Bruce initially took over, we did still have that for a bit, but I knew over time it's going to wear out. All Rafa's knowledge and teachings, they will disappear, and we'll go back to defending like the Newcastle I've known. Richie and a bit heavy on Mo Salah there. 32 minutes gone here at Anfield. Still 1-0, Salah with a goal. I'm indeed a Newcastle United fan. I'm indeed Hunter. Which is why I'm covering, trying to cover all the Newcastle's games this season. As we're on that relegation battle, so trying to do that. I did start doing as many football games as I could when I started doing the football streams. This one's actually only dropped once, which isn't bad. This is only... Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I? I've gone and buggered it now and cursed it. But yeah, I am indeed a Newcastle United fan. So, yeah. I'm Scottish and a Newcastle United fan, so... Never seen anyone win anything. The championship, that's it. It could just be graphic though, Shane. But yeah, I am Newcastle's. I'd love this to be my actual room. One day if I have a bit of money, a little garage or something, making a little stream in my little dens thing. I would love this type of wall. It's lovely brickwork, isn't it? But it's just a graphic I made. It is just a graphic I made. And that is also why, Hunter, you may have noticed. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen Les. Oh man, they're the black and white army because they are black and white. So obviously Newcastle's colours. So yeah, it was purpose that the dog, cat, no, were black and white. Had to be black and white to live in this flat to make up the black and white army. Don't you worry, Hunter. Don't worry. So it's not as bad as I feared. Jota, don't know what that was. He had some idea in his head, but he didn't pull it off. But yeah, 34 minutes, 1-0. But we have only had one effort at goal. We have only had one effort. I can't really see a change as such. Because it is just everyone back. Kind of, Alan Saint-Maximin is our out as such. He's kind of staying level with the ball in hope of maybe getting a counter-attack. I think this could be the way Newcastle play for the remainder of the game, which... remember when Liverpool-Newcastle, Newcastle-Liverpool games used to be absolute crackers? Because both teams would just attack. Most of the time we would lose, but they'd be high-scoring and entertaining games. It's going well, Stephen. It's going well. How are you today? But yeah, we are losing to Liverpool, so I just see the possession stats. 73% to Liverpool. 8. So yeah, I'm doing good, Stephen. I'm doing good. We've finally got a football stream on that stream going again, because it has been a while, so I've missed doing them. I have missed doing them. But just I know when I stream like on the PS4, Salah's in, Salah's behind. Bit of a heavy touch, but he's dinked it round Dubravka. But he does smother it and make the save. Mo Salah could and should have put Liverpool 2-0 up, but he didn't do so. We've been let off the hook there. We've been let off the... My favourite player is just, don't know who he was passing it to there, but he's passed the ball out the pitch. But yeah, Salah should have been 2. Should have been 2. Was he trying to get on it his right? No, he was going with the left and then the little dink. But it was Thiago pulling the strings there, putting Salah in. I'll catch up with a comment in a second. It's Firmino almost with the header. An American sporting an English team named Liverpool is beating a Scottish man who's sporting an English team named Newcastle. I know. Global. It is global, isn't it, Hunter? It is global. Yeah, it was. He did well. He did do well there, Dubravka. He did do well. Yeah. Yeah, no, we did. We got let off there, Tom. Absolutely let off there. Yeah, I know, Shane. We have... Oh! Oh, Jolinton almost in. No, apart from, like... Yeah. After 3 minutes onwards, we've been alright. Just those first 3 minutes. I say, it's like me and FIFA just going down as soon as the game kicks off. He is, isn't he, Stephen? He is actually having a bit of a poor one. Hello, Matthew. Hello, nice to see you again. So, unfortunately, we are losing Matthew. Salah, 3 minutes putting Liverpool ahead. But, well, Liverpool have had the possession and the efforts. But I was thinking it was going to be maybe a 4-goal from Liverpool. There's still plenty of time for that in the second half. Oh, Firmino into Jota. As we were saying, Jota wasn't having the best of games, but it's continued there. But I hope you're doing good, Matthew. And hopefully we can get a result again in this one. Be very difficult. But yeah, Jota, he's not the best of ones. But now that I've said that, he probably is going to get Liverpool's second, third, fourth, or something. Had a great first season for Liverpool, hasn't he? Oh. Mane's in. Looking to play in Salah. I thought maybe he just hit that. But is Mane's confidence low this season? I thought he could have hit that on the left foot, to be honest. That's the one thing with Mane. Jolinton could be in. The one thing I'd say with Mane is his decision making at times can be quite horrible. Very horrible, in fact. Like there, I think he should have been selfish and just tried hitting that on the left. But maybe the confidence in there. Or he just thought, I'll set up my teammate. But sometimes, like, hit it, I'm screaming at Mane, hit it. Another time, like, pass it, and he does the wrong thing. 5 minutes remaining here. Well, 5 minutes for me. I'm sure you guys will be a bit ahead. Salah's in again. Salah now tees up Mane. Dubravka takes off again. Mane, what was that? What was that? Yeah, the money side of it surprised me a bit. I know money's mad these days. What did they pay? 40 million? But no, it does make sense, because who can Liverpool get? It's kind of like Spurs, isn't it? Who's going to go to Spurs and sit on the bench for Harry Kane? Who's going to Liverpool to sit on the bench for Mane, Firmino, Salah? So it's difficult. They can't go out and get like one of the best in the world to sit on the bench. So it sort of did make sense. It did make sense away. But yeah, he'd stagnated his last season at Wolves, hadn't he? He hadn't really pushed on from his previous seasons. So there's a bit of a surprise in that regard. But in terms of who can they get to sit on the bench, that's why they got like Divock Origi, Jota, Shaqiri. Jota being the best one by far out of those options, but it's difficult to get a quality player to come sit on the bench for you. But I imagine he is going to eventually replace one of the front three. Well, the front three, Liverpool, they're all 28, 29 now, aren't they? So they are going to have to think about that soon. Trent with an effort, wild. 40 minutes gone. Newcastle is 9-8-16 this year. Yeah, Dubravka is the one keeping us in it, isn't he? It's one thing we do have. Good goalkeepers. Darlow and Dubravka. We do have very good goalkeepers. And in fact, our centre-backs are decent on their own. Like, Fernandes is a good centre-back. And Sales is a good one. Fabian Schär is decent. Lejeune, obviously he got sent on loan. I thought he was looking quite a good player. He got sent on loan. But yeah, our centre-backs are good. But it's just collectively, I don't know, in a back four, back five, whatever it is. Not the best at all. Thiago again trying to pick those passes. Was that Thiago or was it Jota? I'm not sure. Maybe neither. I wonder at what point, or is he gonna bring Callum Wilson on? I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. But how much of the ball is Callum Wilson gonna get in this game, really? I think he probably will just stick with Anson Maxim for as long as possible on the break. Because yeah, Callum Wilson, he's not gonna get to see much of the ball with this, is he? It is very much sit back, try contain him, and hit him on the counter with Anson Maxim. Oh my goodness, Shay Given. I mean, he won the Premier League goalkeeper of the season. I think a couple of times. Superb goalkeeper. Completely understood when he went to Man City why he went to Man City. Didn't hold it against him for years. He'd been saving us. Like I remember that his final. I think it was his final game was Liverpool. And I finished like 6, 7, 8, maybe even 8-1. No, I don't think it was as many as 8. But it was just constant. Liverpool through one-on-ones with Shay Given. And you could see how frustrated he was on the pitch. He had nothing. He got offered nothing in front of him in terms of help from our defence midfield. So many times Shay Given was the last line of defence and saved us. What a goalkeeper. Small for a goalkeeper. But just great reflexes, great shot stopping. Oh, Trent with a chance into Mane. Mane puts it wide. I remember he's one of the first. He had those finger saves, Adidas finger save gloves, which I used as a kid. Quite often, I think, yeah, hard shot, your fingers go back. Oh, that hurts. So finger save gloves were great. Maybe the green ones. But yeah, big fan of Shay Given. I know in the US FIFA games sell real quick. Yeah, see that's it. FIFA's really popular, isn't it though? Despite maybe football not being so much so. Me and my brother said Shay Given is a combo both for us. My name is Shane and his name is Gavin. Ah, cool. So Shay Given. See, this is one of those things, you know, when you hear something or you read it and you think, oh, is that true? I once read that Shay, or Seamus, is the Irish equivalent of James. But I don't know if it's true, because that would mean Shay Given was James Given. But I don't know. It's just one of those things, I can't remember if I read it or heard it somewhere, and you're like, is that true? But yeah, I don't know. Can anyone confirm that? Is Shay like James for Irish? Because, yeah, I don't know. Shane Gavin. Oh dear. Because yeah, we'd Given and Harper at the same time. When I was younger, I thought they kind of look a bit alike. But they didn't, really. Steve Harper was a very decent backup option, actually. So halftime will be approaching. 45 minutes. Shelby up to Alan Saint-Maximin. He's gone back. Where are we going? Firmino pressing there, but we do keep the ball for a little bit. Oh yeah, you're half Irish, half English. Yeah, that's what I thought. Seamus is James, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Liverpool 410 past the Newcastle 144. Sorry, one sec. Has anyone ever done those ancestor things? You know, they've popped up in the last few years where you can find out, I don't know how far back you go, but you get even the tiny little percentage in fractions of your tiny bit, this and that. I've not done it myself. Be quite interesting though, wouldn't it? Just to see how far back your family inherits. Sorry, I keep getting cat hairs like going in my mouth and nose. But it'd be quite interesting that, wouldn't it? Just to see how far back your family goes, and if you have some madness in you that you never even thought of. Like, if you, Shane, were like, I don't know, a 10th Papua New Guinean. Papua New Guinean, is that even what they say? But imagine that, just be like, what? Where does that come from? Halftime will be here, son. Talking utter nonsense here, aren't I? I think you can tell my name. I'm named only Shane's. I know it's American or Irish. Like Shane Long. It should be 4-0. And what is going on at the back? No, it could have been. It should have been a couple more for Liverpool, to be honest. What is going on at the back? It's just Newcastle shambles, isn't it? Even though I'm American, I don't like saying friend. I like saying mate. I'm a bit weird with the word mate. I don't know why. I think it was because I grew up in Singapore and it wasn't used there at all. And then I came to UK. I don't know, I'm a bit odd with it. I'm a bit odd with that one. I don't know why. Don't know why. There were so many words that when I moved from Singapore to UK, I didn't have a clue what they're on about. I remember this was when I lived in South East London, and we moved back to UK when I was like 14. A 14-year-old kid in the UK is very different to a 14-year-old kid in Singapore. Very different culturally. And we lived near a train station, and some guy, he asked me if I had a Rizzler. I haven't got a clue what this man's saying to me. He's like, have you got a Rizzler? I was like, and then he's like, a skin. I was like, what the hell's this man on about? I didn't have a clue what he was on about. Didn't have a clue. Did not have a clue. But yeah, different cultures, etc. But yeah, mates used a lot in the UK, isn't it? Even if you're talking to someone who's not your friend, like you can be insulting someone and call them mate. It's like the C word here, isn't it? Gets used in different ways. Actually, I can turn that down. It's just adverts now. Just adverts now. But it is half time. Just the one goal in it. But I do see more coming for Liverpool in the second half. Do see more coming. No, Richie is playing. Richie... I'm sure Richie is playing. Yeah, no, Matt Ritchie is playing. Yeah, they did have their little argument in training, supposedly. I'm just looking BBC, you know, they get involved. This year, Sadio Mane has to be the biggest waste of space in the Premier League. We talk of success stories, but this guy's demise is unbelievable. Yeah, bit odd, isn't it? Sadio Mane season. Yes, yeah, that's it. But I didn't have a clue, Shane. As a 14-year-old boy coming from Singapore, I didn't have a clue what he was asking for. A Rizzler or a skin. Yeah, I was like, what is this man asking me? What is he asking me? I remember me and my brother, we were playing football just outside, like, not the front of the house, but there was a little bit of green grass type thing, a little, I don't know, A patch of grass were enough. There was a couple of trees, so enough for goalposts. So we're just playing football there, and one of like the neighbour kids came out, a bit younger than us, but he came out to ask if he can play. We're like, sure. I remember being shocked and disgusted because we're just like, I think we're doing head and volleys or just taking shots at one another type thing, and yeah, he just like spat on the ground. I went home in disgust at a kid spitting on the ground. Just very different, because even chewing gum was banned. Chewing gum was banned. What the hell is that?
Makes my brothers and me undefeatable. New Live Your Mem.
How long did I have commentary on the whole first half? Could you guys hear the match commentary throughout the whole first half? What is going on? Why? Oh no. Oh no. Could you hear the game during that whole first half? I think I might have forgot to mute the desktop. Oh no, I know. I'm going to see, have I already been given a strike? Because I got a strike because of FIFA, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, could you guys hear the game during that? Oops. I've not got one now, but it may come after the stream's over and YouTube processes it. Oh no. Okay, so people, because I'm useless with that, like when I play FIFA, if you can't hear the game, please tell me. I might have to make this private. Yeah, sorry, I need you guys to let me know. Because I don't realise until at half-time I can actually... Because I only have one monitor, so I cannot keep an eye on what I'm actually doing and the stream. It's one or the other. So like when I forget to unmute FIFA, I need you guys in the comments to let me know when you cannot hear FIFA. And like this, because I'm going to get a copyright strike now. Oh, bollocks. Right, so I think maybe once this is done, I'm going to have to make this one private. I'll still get a strike. I'm still going to get a strike. Yeah, even if you hear it a little bit of 5%, it's enough for YouTube to strike me. No. Okay, I'll deal with that afterwards if it comes. Because that's, yeah, I've muted the desktop now. It's just so difficult doing everything on one monitor. I can't keep my eye on everything. Oh, balls. Because, yeah, when I tried doing the sports content, the Premier League, Sky Sports, BT Sport, they are so on it. They're so on it. So... yeah, we may find that whilst it's live, it's working, but this is going to get, yeah, we won't be able to watch this afterwards because the Premier League just block and copyright and completely block it, so you can't even have it public. We'll see. No. It's any audio because these... so I don't know how they do it, but it's even like the commentators' voices, etc. get picked up. So it's no, it's not just music, even audio. This audio belongs to, if that was Sky Sports, that was Sky Sports audio. If it was BT Sport, that was BT Sport audio. And they're really, really strict about it. So I'm going to get a strike. Balls. Okay, I'll deal with that after. Like I say, it just means that as soon as I've done... when I end the stream, YouTube processes them a bit, the live streams. That's where I'm going to get it. So I might just, when this stream ends, to be honest with you, delete it. I might just delete it so YouTube cannot process it. It just means that... it just means it won't count to any of like my view counts for the month type thing, etc. and all that. So yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm doing it to like cover the game and talk to you guys. It just means, yeah, when I delete it afterwards, it's not going to count any of my monthly stuff for the channel. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like New Japan with copyright, yeah. Even audio. Like, I don't know how they do it, how they register. It's like, because how, I don't get it. But I've tried even just like, when I was trying to do football documentaries and highlight packages, etc., I tried just a black screen, and I would have like a commentator going, Gerard! Or Aguero, Martin Tyler Aguero. Even just on a black screen, that Aguero! Boom, copyright, banned. Video cannot be made public. I can watch any wrestling except New Japan, they're strict. Yeah. Oh well, I just need to be more careful, don't I? Just need to be more careful. But yeah, because the FIFA one really annoyed me, because there's an option in FIFA to turn off all music for streamers to avoid copyright, and I did it, and then the buggers gave me one. But there we go. Oh well. Oh wait, you received a copyright claim. I'll deal with it. I think one's already come through. Oh well. So long as they don't take the video, as long as they don't take it down before 90 minutes, we're okay. But it has got one. I've already got the copyright strike, but I'll deal with that after match. Oh well. My mistake. But yeah, in future, if I'm doing football, if you ever hear the match, please do say in the comments, because I won't notice. I will not know, because I'm listening to it. So I won't notice. I will not notice at all. So yeah, thank you though. Thank you. In future for letting me know. So yeah, just if I'm playing a game you can't hear the game, let me know. And if ever I'm streaming and you can hear the commentator or match, please let me know, because I have received the strike whilst this is live. But I think it's still live. So we're getting away for it. They're really quick. The Premier League do not mess about. They do not mess about. So yeah, maybe I'll just take this video down once it's done. I'll just take it down, I think. Because yeah, to remove it, to trim it, we'd have no first half. It would just be a blank first half. Oh no, I could leave the second half up. I could maybe leave the second half up. I don't know, I'll see. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, I'm going to nip to the toilet before these teams come up for the second half here. So I'll be one moment, folks. Where's my be right back? Yeah, I'll be one moment, people. One sec, puss. Oh, goodness. Right. 3 minutes. Oh, for the second half, yeah, the players are coming out for the second half. Last time, oh, hello LFC Fan TV. Last time your defence was like prime Barcelona. Now it's worse than Spurs. Newcastle defence, as I said earlier, since it was good on the Rafa, that's the only time it's been good since I've been a Newcastle fan. But it's terrible. I'm just going to take a quick look here and see if it's a copyright block or monetization strike. If it's monetization, the video's still up. It just means can't make money. But I don't make money from YouTube anyway at the minute anyway. A long way off that. Okay. That's a bit odd. Yeah, it's been blocked in a couple of countries, but India, what? Okay, no. Yeah, India is a major country. So it's been blocked in a couple of countries, but I'm not seeing UK, America, which is where I think most subscribing viewers come from. So yeah, it's been blocked in a couple of countries, but we're okay. We're okay. So long as you guys can see, we're still okay. As the second half is about to get underway here. I think that's why in America when Premier League games end, on the bottom of the screen it says do not use this audio. Yeah, you can't use any of that. You can't use any. You can get permission, but they're not going to give me permission. Second half is underway. Sorry, one moment. Oh, not that. Timer. Sorry, let me just do this. I will get the timer on when it lets me. 1 sec, puss. 1 sec, puss. Hey, sorry, I'll get the timer on. The defense in Nuno was amazing. We've put in some decent defensive displays. Even this season we have, but overall it's very poor. It's very poor. But second half is underway. Somehow Newcastle have a glimmer of hope, as it is just the 1-0. Liverpool obviously could have had more. Mane had chances, Jota had chances, Salah also had a chance to get another. The Bravka kept us in it. And some poor decision making from Mane and a bit of poor finishing from Jota as well. Because of Jesus. Yeah, so India, I don't know why. What else got blocked? And yeah, my very first Newcastle United PES Master League series. I think it was the second or third episode. Basically, we sold Harry Manquillo. And I did a little Vincent McMahon. Who did he fire? I think it was when he fired Bischoff. So I had the "you're fired." I just had Vince saying Bischoff, he was fired. I think it was Bischoff he fired. I used that clip when we sold Harry Manquillo, and that got blocked in India. So yeah, India cannot see the third episode of my Newcastle United takeover series. But that was almost maybe a year ago now I did that. It will have been about a year ago. Yeah, I might have been to YouTube. We're in April, aren't we? I think I started in March of last year. Maybe started in March of last year, my first Newcastle series. But yeah, one of those got blocked in India. That's far. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to re-upload the whole thing. So, apologies, India, but for just India. I know that sounds disrespectful. I mean, don't mean just for India, but in terms of all the other countries in the world, just one and a couple others, little ones, got blocked. But yeah. So that's fine. This one being blocked in India, I'm fine. I'm fine with that, as long as you guys in the UK and Stephen, hopefully not. I didn't see South Africa on there, but we should be okay for the majority of my audience. Second half is underway. It's Liverpool with the ball in possession. Looking to work it in behind from the left. can we now build something here? We've given it to Answer Maxim, obviously. He's passed it out to Richie. It's a good ball, but we do only have 3 men. 2 men ahead of Richie, so he's going to have to come back. And we do have to go back to defence. But yeah, that's the problem. We just have no out ball. No out ball at all. It is just get to Answer Maximan and see if he can bring the ball up the pitch a bit there. He gave it to Richie, but then there was nothing on for Richie. The only one ahead really was Joelinton. He wasn't making a run to open it up to give Richie a pass. Mane into Firmino, looking for Salah, but we see that one out and it's Richie again. Plays it to Joelinton. Joelinton give it back to Richie. He's giving it to Sir Maximan. But he has 2 men around him. He's trying. Oh, well done, Matt Ritchie. He's giving it back to Answer Maximan. Answer Maximan tries an outside of the boot cross, I think, looking for Joelinton. But nothing comes of it. So how many copyrights do you need to get the stream taken off? So if you get 3 copyright strikes, like actual strikes, where the people say... There's difference in, like... There's different types of copyright strikes. All the ones I've got so far have just been strikes, but none that actually are strikes against my channel. If you get strikes against your channel, you only get 3. If you get 3 strikes against your channel just gets removed. That's it. Nothing you can do. Your channel's gone. So far, I've had strikes, not against my channel, but strikes against content on this... my Newcastle United series. Unfortunately, the restart got one recently for my very first episode. You know, the intro montage I did. Joelinton's in. But Addison does get it. So the restart, it only just came up recently after it being on for like a month. But UEFA actually were like, they were unhappy with the montage. So that got a block. That got a block strike. But so I had to just trim it out of the montage thing. So now the montage jumps a bit. So I had one on the Newcastle one, which was the Vince McMahon "You're Fired." One on this now today because of commentary. One on the restart. But those were just strikes against the content, not the channel. So far, fingers crossed and everything, I'm not had any against the channel. But you only get 3 in your whole YouTube career, life type thing, against your channel. And then the channel gets removed completely. So far, I've not had any of them. I don't know what you... I think for that, I'd literally have to be... If I uploaded this game, that would be a strike against the channel. That would be a strike against the channel. But when it's like... use a bit of something... but you have something else over it, if that makes sense. So like now, because I'm talking, you've got this in the background, and it's not the game, you get a content strike, if that makes any sense. Football's one of the difficult ones. Sports in general are one of the most difficult ones. One of the channels I did try, I think it was just called Sports Dispenser or something like that. Or Football Dispenser? Sports Dispenser. Because I like my sport. It was impossible. Because any video I made was just getting copyright. Oh, pass it out. Show with the pass out. To Murphy. We've got numbers up here. Back post! Oh... Joelinton was free at the back post. All Murphy had to do was lift a cross over to the back post. Joelinton's in. And Joelinton would have been in. Just the 3. Today's being the 3rd. Today's the 3rd, but those are content strikes. None against the channel so far. As I say, if this was me streaming the game, that is a channel strike. And you get 3 of them and then you're banned. Like as if, say, I was to like upload... a UFC fight, that would be a channel strike. Because you're not... If you narrate and comment over something, you can then dispute it as you are you're analysing, you're critiquing something. So you can get away with that sometimes. Which is what I tried doing with the sports one, and doing like highlights of classic games, etc. And then little documentaries on some of my favourite players. But it's just so hard to get the content because it was like UEFA would claim it, the Premier League would claim it, etc. La Liga would claim it. All sorts of different moves like that's our content. So it's tricky, and because you see so many football highlight channels, I'm like, how do they do it? How do they do it? I know a lot flip the footage, so it's in reverse. I hate that. So like players, if they shoot with their right foot, it would appear as the left foot. I cannot stand that. So I could have done that, but I was like, no, if that's what it's going to take, I don't want Lionel Messi being a right-footed player all of a sudden. Can put music on YouTube if they put the copyright in the search. Yes, so you can do that. You can get with certain music. There's like audio library, etc. I've just seen we got 11 likes. Thank you so much, people. Thank you. There's also the YouTube audio library. So if anyone who watched the restart will notice, I used a guy. Well, Crap Beard the bassist made our theme songs, etc., and the PWO theme and the menu music. And then during the game, I used someone's covers of WWE song. That was a guy called Jade Garrow. Jolinton! Save Allison kind of straight at him. So I used a guy called Jade Garrow's music for when I was doing the restart. It was like all the wrestling theme song covers. So in the description, I always put all music used throughout is by Crap Beard the bassist for the PWO and Jade Garrow for the matches. So you can do that, yeah. There's also, I'm not talking about match here really. Jolinton did have a great chance there to get us level, but it was a good save by Alison Becker. There's also things you can do. There's like audio streaming libraries, but they cost money. It's like, I think it was £10 a month, so more money. But that way, like say for example when I'm playing FIFA, I could have music on in the background. So therefore, even when I'm streaming like games, like even now I could have music on if I paid for that subscription audio library, but it's £10 a month. But yeah, it would mean then that even when I'm streaming FIFA, me playing, I could have music in the background for you guys. But things like that are £10 a month. But it's not bad, because then it also give you access to their library. So if you're editing videos, you'd have all the sound effects and just all different tracks for dramatic music, sad music, etc. So I'm thinking about it. How many people actually, now I've got your attention, so people watch my FIFA stream, would you want there to be music? Obviously not blaring music, because you want to hear me, but just kind of like background music. Would you like that in the stream? Oh, Liverpool looking at playing Mane. It's falling to Firmino. Shall we pick up on the edge of the box? I think it was another save there from Dubravka. When we look to once again break. We win it to Ansa Maxim, but he slipped. But he has managed to find it to its way to Murphy. Murphy can't get past Liverpool. Liverpool get the ball back. 56 minutes gone. 1-0 Salah still. Yeah, Jolinton really should have scored, Tommy. Really should have, shouldn't he? He should have scored. Oh, Firmino's played Mane in. Dubravka comes out nicely. Did he get a knock on his head? He's holding his head, so I think he maybe got a little trailing boot from Mane there. Music. Yeah, I think it would be... Because you will see the Twitch. So it did start Twitch before YouTube? I can't remember. I gave Twitch a go for a week or so. Probably I'm going to do more Twitch in the future, whilst the primary focus on YouTube. But yeah, I think when I do certain games, I may look into that, just having music there. Cause no, anyone who watches like my FIFA Road to Failures, Road to Glory, Road to my career mode, sometimes it takes me a while going from game to game. So just having a little bit of music there, and maybe just during the games as well. Jota's going off, and on comes James Milner, former Newcastle player. What a player James Milner is, by the way. What a player. Yeah, because there's a lot of time where it's just in the menus, etc. I think one of them gave a free trial. It did. I had to send them an email, because I get confused by words. And it said this is a single-use license. So I was like, does that mean I can only use one song once?
Because if so, that's no use, because I'm planning on doing many streams. So I can't just use one song once. But they explain basically, no, you can use it as many times you like. That was right, they did reply to me. So yeah, I may give that a try. If it's a free trial, I could even give it a try for my FIFA stream later on today. But yeah, thank you everyone watching, especially those who have given it a like. Thank you so much. We have got 11 likes. Thank you. Have we had anyone news not actually been in the channel before? I don't think we have we? I don't think we have had anyone new. But if you are new and enjoy it, do please feel free to subscribe. I do the Newcastle watch-alongs. I'd love to do more football, but kind of discuss why that is a bit difficult for me without having a subscription service. But the minute on the channel, it's mainly just doing my FIFA career mode, and then the Newcastle streams when they're on. And yes, I will be trying, hoping to cover the playoff, semi-finals, finals. And now the maximum is down, which is always a worry. Always a worry. No sign Callum Wilson yet, but as I say, I'm not sure this is the game for him, the way we're set up, because he's not going to see much of the ball. I'd still maybe rather he was on the pitch than Joelinton. Oh no, here he comes, and Joelinton goes off. There we go, that is better. There we go. Cam Wilson is now on for Wilson. So I did say I'd rather see Cam Wilson on than Joelinton. Thank you, Brucey. He's obviously listening to me. John, he should have equalised, but to be fair, Liverpool should have been more than one up. But Joelinton should have equalised. So Cam Wilson is half an hour now. Can he get us a goal? Again, I struggle to see that he's going to see much of the ball at all in these 30 minutes. But he's challenging, what's his face there? Yeah, Alisson Becker. Becker with a poor clearance out. Shelby's got it now. Shelby's had to go all the way back to Dubravka. Oh, why? Why did you do that, John Joe? Put it on the ground, you tit. Why has he done that? He's done a Hollywood pass all the way back to Dubravka, and he knew it was going to bounce. He knew it was going to bounce, and oh, John Joe Shelby, get away, man. I mean, Dubravka should have volleyed it and cleared it, but still, John Joe Shelby, if you're going to go back to keeper from there, I guess he would have thought a pass along the ground, there's a chance the Liverpool player could intercept it. But either way, there's no need for the Hollywood pass back to the goal. How is it a goal kick? Are they saying Manny with high boot? Oh, hang on. Jimmy, in 1 hour, 30 minutes, you have 12. Have we got to 13 now? Thank you, people. Thank you so much for the people who giving it. If we have got to 13, I don't see that. I'm seeing the 12, which is absolutely grand. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm seeing 12 at the minute, but if it is 13, thank you to the 13th. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I will be on for my FIFA career mode at some point today. I just don't know when, because there's West Ham Chelsea, which is huge, so I don't think I'm going to overlap that. I'm probably going to watch that one. What time are we on now? So 2 o'clock. Salah out on the right tries to get the cross in. Nothing comes of that though. Can we get this away? Yes, I'm not sure what time I'll be doing the FIFA one. It will be either before and after Chelsea West Ham, or just after it. What's it like? I'll show you after the game what it's like here in Edinburgh today, because it's another nice day. So maybe that makes me think afterwards. Get out with the dog for a bit until West Ham Chelsea. I'll watch that myself, and then get on with FIFA. And hopefully I won't be getting sacked. Hopefully not. But an hour has gone here at Anfield. Well, a little more than an hour. And it is still just Salah's one goal. The difference between the two teams. Cam Wilson has come on for Joelinton, so it gives me a little bit more hope. But I mentioned a few times, I can't see him getting much of the ball. Andy Robertson, I thought I was going to be saying is put Liverpool 2 up. But the shot does just go a little wide from Andy Robertson. Not quite been as on form this season, have they? Andy Robertson's had a better season than Trent, obviously. But again, with the whole Liverpool team's been poor and off the mark. That's one thing. Their fullbacks haven't contributed as much this season. Joe Willock will be coming on for Newcastle here. And it is Kieran Clark going off. I like that, because that just means, well, this could be where Liverpool now open us up and get more goals, because that surely means we're going to 4 at the back. Unless... Shelby, what the hell, man? Like, why has he done that pass? Again, why does he do them? He did the one to Dubravka, tries a Hollywood pass back to goalkeeper, and then that. From our box, he tries, and he just pings it to no one. Why? It doesn't look good when it's a pass to no one, John Joe. You just look a fool. Yeah, good chance there. It was indeed Tom. What was I just saying before? John Joe Shelby. Wait, please tell me John Joe Shelby's not playing as the third centre-back. At the minute, Shelby is marking Salah. John Joe Shelby is playing as the middle third centre-back. This is going to get horrific. He was tracking Milner there. Yeah, this is going to get bad. John Joe Shelby, at the moment after that change of Clark going off and Willett coming on, John Joe Shelby is our central centre-back. That's very worrying. That is very worrying. We'll see what happens. But it is a corner to Liverpool. Trent standing over it. 25 minutes remaining. Dubravka gets the punch, only as far as Salah. And a Newcastle player couldn't tell you who got his head onto it. It's back with Liverpool. Back to Becker. Yeah, Shelby's not in midfield. Shelby is our central defender. Good God, Steve. Is Kieran Clark injured? I don't get it. Shelby is literally not even the right-sided centre-back. He is our central centre-back. I was going to say it's a good move bringing on Willock on because it means that we're going to be going 4 at the back. What is he doing here? Why is Shelby playing centre-back? Did I see your last message? About the music? Saying yes to... I think I saw the yes one, Hunter. About... I think that was in response to me asking about having music on my FIFA streams. If so, I did see the yes one, and I assumed it was in response to the music question I posed. Fight has Sour with ball, so I'm very worried now. Very worried because John Joe Shelby's our centre back. I mean, he could end up putting on a good display. For all I know, he could end up putting on a cracking display. But, as I mentioned a few times, he's a midfielder who does not track back. So... I wonder if we'll see Andy Carroll come on as centre-back. Not sure Wilson's touched the ball since coming on. Certainly not in a meaningful manner. Did John Joe Shelby just intercept the ball there? But then gives it away. Thiago now. Looking to pull one of his passes. Gives it out to, I'm guessing it's Andy Robertson on the left. Blocked. Throw in Liverpool. Again, thank you everyone watching. And especially if people have given the video a like. Thank you so much. Oh, Miggy's played a good ball. Callum Wilson is on it now. Can Miggy or Alan Saint-Maximin get up to help him? Almiron's got up. He's passed it to him. Almiron, a nice ball to Matt Ritchie. Ping it, ping it, ping it. He went for it. He could have hit that. Just thump it. Thump it. I wanted Matt Ritchie, because he's got a good shot on him, to thump it. Dumb it with a cross. Comes to Alan Saint-Maximin. He's looked to pick out Almiron, but doesn't happen. Liverpool probably going to go on the counter here. Sadio Mane. Oh, probably going to have to refresh this. One moment. There we go, it's back now. So I just disappeared for a moment there. Yeah, I really wish Matt Ritchie just tried hitting that one. A bit like Mane in the first half. I thought, it's there to be hit on the left foot. Similar foot. It's a cat fur. Similar to Matt Ritchie there. Cannot get this out my mouth. There we go. Just wanted to hit that one. Oh, ball in behind. Can Wilson get this? He's cut it back, but there was no one in the box. He was looking for Anton Maximan, I guess. But that is the problem. We just don't get bodies up. Oh, he's offside. He is offside, Callum Wilson there. I really hate current offsides. I really hate it. Just go back to it being like, not quite clear cut as in there away from him, but not this nonsense where like a tiny bit of their elbow was fractionally ahead of the defender. It should be their feet. It is football, not elbow ball, not nose ball, not any other body, but it's football. So it should be, if their feet are in front of the defender's feet, offside. If not, just play on. So what if they're like leaning forward a bit or their arm is a bit out? It's just daft. If their feet are ahead of the defender's feet, offside. Otherwise, let's play football. I feel bad for my West Coast US people because it's 6 AM there. 9 AM for me and 2 PM in the UK. Are they really? So 6 PM less. So that, yeah, because it's such a big difference. That's why when I watch things like, well, don't really watch UFC live anymore. And WWE, it has to be a very special pay-per-view for me to do it. It's such a time difference. Like tonight, Masvidal Usman, I think it's another 2 o'clock in the UK. I think. So, I won't be watching that live. Will not be watching that live. VAR is indeed stupid as well, Tom. Yeah. Because, yeah, VAR now amplifies the offside, doesn't it? Because they can look in and do those silly lines just to get, no, that tiny millimetre was offside. It's just silly. As I say, if the feet are in front of the defender, offside. Otherwise, because it's meant to be advantage to the attacking. Oh, has that changed? Have they got removed that now? Salah with a cross to Bravka takes it, though. Who's gone down for us in the middle of the pitch? Is that Miggy down? No, Fernandez down. Cramp. Just looks like cramp, though. But, if he has to go off, what are we then doing in defence? He's out, though. He is back up and walking, which is good, because that would have been worried if one of our actual centre-backs had to go off injured. So probably about 20 minutes when you had on the extra time remaining here at Anfield. At the moment, it's not the 4-1 that I was fearing, but there's still time for that as we've just passed the ball to Mane, and here's Salah. Drags it wide again. Should have been going. Yeah, Liverpool should really have been more by now. Oh, that is so poor. Just passing it to the wrong team. Mane into Salah nicely. Salah maybe should have played Firmino or Mane back in. Excuse me. Free kick. Liverpool in a very decent position. A very good position. Imagine we see who, probably Salah standing over this, Thiago standing over it. Who else can take free kicks for Liverpool? Who stood over it? Well, there's a number over it. Trent, of course. Milner's there, Salah's there, Trent's there. Forgot about Trent. Obviously, he can take a set piece. You'll fly to the UK right now and play. Yeah, might need to come on for someone here. Oh, has there been another goal here? I'm seeing Tom with lucky, so I'm wondering if that means lucky Liverpool goal. Again, I'm a bit behind. Corner kick, Liverpool. Trent takes the free kick. It is a corner kick, though. What's going on here? So I'm just figuring out if no, it looks like Newcastle's zonal marking, not man-to-man. I'm not too sure. Oh, unlucky Trent. Ball coming back on the volley from the corner. Just comes back to him, falls nicely, hits it on the volley. Thought that might have been going in. It's a lovely setup, but just wide from Trent. Was it Thiago with the little tee up? That is lovely from Thiago. Unlucky. That would have been such a good goal if that one had gone in from Trent. Just a little tee up from Thiago on the volley for Trent. Unlucky. Again, it's another effort, another chance for Liverpool. I think is that Curtis Jones warming up for Liverpool? Firmino bring it forward. Firmino tries one straight at Dubravka. Dubravka looking to get Richie on the move early on. Go on, go on, go on. Richie to Miggy. And here's Longstaff. It's not a good ball. Looking for Wilson over the top. Good idea, but yeah. Longstaff hardly forgot I forgot Longstaff was playing. I've got to be honest with you. I forgot he's even been playing this game. Yeah, okay, Tom. But yeah, I completely forgot that Sean Longstaff was playing. Such has been his impact. Thiago is going off, and on comes Curtis Jones. Sorry. What's everyone's predictions for Chelsea West Ham? I think yeah, Chelsea victory for me, I think. Can we muster something here? Yet the match is always 77 minutes, and I couldn't tell you what Newcastle's attacking plan is in this one. Difficult to see, really, how we'll create a goal. So it'll be from a set piece. 2-2. Okay, 2-2. I think Chelsea will edge it. But yeah, apart from a set piece, I struggle to see how Newcastle are going to get one here. Trent with the ball out on the right. Is he going to look to whip a cross in? He's giving it to Wijnaldum. To Salah. Back to Trent. I'm thinking about it, Tom. The only thing would be if I was to do this, West Ham Chelsea, then FIFA, I'll be absolutely knackered. I've got to be honest. Also, as well, I find not many tune in when I do the bigger games because you got like the likes of the Kickoff, etc., and all the other channels. So that was another reason why I thought I'll just stick to Newcastle, my team. Because I noticed whenever I did streams of like the bigger games, like this one will be, not many tuned in for it. So there's that as well. I've got to think, well, if not many tune in, I'm going to knacker myself and probably means I won't have the energy to do a FIFA stream. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. So I think what I'll do is I'll get myself out of Les, then watch West Ham Chelsea, and then get on for FIFA. I think that's what I think is at the minute. Cam Wilson trying to force his way around Kabak. Good work, Cam Wilson. But he's committed a foul. I think Kabak should have a good career at Liverpool. If they do sign him on the permanent, I think he will. But so everyone who's played football games know the potential he does have. Like Man United, Man City. I think I covered a Man United, Man City one. I can't remember. Did I? Did they not have an absolute dud of a game? It was like 0-0 or something. I think I did cover a Man United, Man City game. Maybe? Yes, Spurs. Just have a look through. Because obviously, recently, I've just been doing the Newcastle games. I did a Leicester, Man United. That was in the FA Cup. Brighton, Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds. Chelsea, Atletico. Oh, Mane in. Dubravka with another save. Part of me thinks I did a Man United, Man City, and it was like 0-0 or something. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Nah, I have no idea. Again, yeah, Dubravka has made a number of saves, hasn't he? A number of good saves. Yeah, it's Mane with the effort. Dubravka, FIFA, near post, it would have been a goal. But it's another good save from Dubravka. Mentioned earlier, one thing we do have is good goalkeepers. Darlow was brilliant. Darlow was brilliant when I felt him losing his spot was a bit harsh when Dubravka returned from injury. Because Darlow had been brilliant. It's fallen to... Oh, another save Dubravka. James Milner this time from the corner kick. It's a bit like Shea Given, isn't it? Like Dubravka, Darlow, whoever plays in goal keeps us in games. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating when your goalkeeper is one of your best performers, because it just means they faced far more shots than they should have done. However, although he's not been tested too much, John Joe Shelby, he's not at a disaster as that centre-back. He's not at a disaster. And there's still 9 minutes to try again. The best hope is from a set piece, but how do we get that corner free kick? I don't think it'll be from a free kick. It will be from like a corner. But how do we get a corner kick? Firmino into Mane. And let's see now for a goal kick for Newcastle. Well done, Murphy. So Alan to Maxim coming to come into his own half to really get the ball now. Can't say I've seen Willock do anything since he came on, but also completely forgot Sean Longstaff was playing in this match. 24 efforts for Liverpool, 4 for Newcastle, 9 on target Liverpool, just the 2 for Newcastle. Richie looks to play in Cam Wilson. Go on. Ah, well done, Carback. Carback does well there. Just gives it back to Allison. It was a nice idea. Nice try. At least we tried getting it in behind there. Richie again. Oh no, sorry. It wasn't Richie, was it that time? Again looking to play in camp. Oh no, no, no. Is that Almiron or Wilson? It's Almiron. So Almiron now going down with cramp. I thought he was holding like a hamstring or something, but I think it is just cramp for me. I thought at first that was Callum Wilson. I was like, you are kidding me. We've made... How many subs have we made already? 2? Callum Wilson's come on. And Willock's come on. So the only real option left would be John Joe Shelby. Not John Joe Shelby. Andy Carroll. Dwight Gale. Yeah, Lewis could give us a bit of pace as the left wing back. Hendrick, no. Yeah. It's only really Gale or Carroll who could come on, but then for who? You're not taking Alan Saint-Maximin off for Dwight Gale or Andy Carroll. I guess maybe Almiron, and just try get it up to Andy Carroll. How many times have I said that? Just try get up to Andy Carroll for knockdown or so. So Almiron is going off. It looks like here, and Dwight Gale comes on. He did get that hat-trick against Liverpool, though, didn't he? He did get that. I think he got the hat-trick, that Palace 3-3. Just imagine Newcastle United scores in the 89th minute and then Liverpool scores in the 90th to make it 2-1. That'd be heartbreaking for me, giving me a little bit of hope that we may get a draw to then be crushed. Yeah, Dwight Gale has come on for the final 6 minutes here. Oh, Matt Ritchie nicks it off, gives it to Maxim. Go inside, go inside. You're doing too much, you're doing too much. Pass the ball, pass the ball. He gives it to Longstaff, Longstaff back to Shelby. Murphy out on the right, looking to get the cross in to Cam Wilson, but it is seen out by Kabak. Throw in Newcastle. We've worked our way up the pitch a bit, quite a bit. Can we work a corner? Can we get a corner? Liverpool will have the height and advantage, I'd say. We don't have too many tall players. Even Cam Wilson isn't that tall. But our best bet is probably from a corner or set piece. Handsome Maximin loses it. Throw in Liverpool. So we worked nothing there. We'd actually got up the pitch a bit. It's quite bad, isn't it, when just getting up the pitch is like, right, that's the best thing we've done so far. Can we work on that? But no. Liverpool throw in. A late draw. That'd be lovely, Tom. That would be lovely. Probably undeserved. Well, it would be undeserved. That would be undeserved, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Liverpool more than double the passes. So Maximin looking for the cross. Don't find anyone. Oh, it might come to Richie. Looks for the cross at the back post. No, it is away by Liverpool though, and Liverpool could be countering here. Vital interception there. Vital interception. Go on, Sir Maximin. No, don't dilly-dally there. Don't dilly-dally there. We get a free kick inside our own half. But it does give us the ball, at least. Shelby just gives it to St. Maximin. Back to Shelby. Oh no, that might be Willock. That was Willock, actually, sorry. Three minutes plus extra time added on time. There won't be too much. Not really, although Liverpool have had a number of corners, so a bit of time goes off for that. Substitutes, but not many. Not much more than a couple of minutes, I should imagine. Curtis Jones, now to Salah. Back to Jones. He looks a good player, does Curtis Jones, doesn't he? Looks like he has a bright career out of him. So everyone behind the ball for Newcastle, pretty much. Dwight going to Maximin are there. Liverpool will try and break us down to get the second, which would be game over, you have to say. Salah, I think, was trying to get a handball there. That didn't look across. Oh! Excuse me, Fabinho. That is a yellow card. Fabinho just wipe out Alan Saint-Maximin as we look to try and get a counter. A bit cynical there from Fabinho. Deserved yellow card. But what I don't like is I want to see a replay of that again. Salah, I don't think he was trying to cross the ball there. I think he was trying to flick it up into Newcastle defender to get a handball. Because obviously that rule now, it's like, yeah, that's terrible, Fabinho. Smart though. As his manager, you'd be applauding it, just killing off a counter-attack in the 88th minute, getting a yellow card. You'll take that. Yeah, it's not been good enough at all today, Tom. Not been good enough at all. But Fabinho with a very clever professional foul. Probably nothing would have come from the counter anyway, but still, he prevented it. Made sure it didn't happen. And Saint-Maximin getting the ball back. He's trying, he's still trying. You got to say, though, if... This probably will be his last season at Newcastle, won't it? He can't do everything on his own. Oh no, come on boys, communicate! The cross comes in and Willock and Callum Wilson there. Both going for the same cross, same header. Looked a bit like at first they got in each other's way, but maybe they didn't. It might have been... I actually thought, because again my resolution's rubbish, I thought it'd come off like Willock or Wilson, but it's actually Fabinho with the header away. We do have the corner. Longstaff delivers it, but doesn't get past the front post. That's not good enough. That was the corner that I'd been waiting all half for. But we don't even get past the first post. That was our chance. That was our chance from the corner, but we can't even get past the near post. Yeah, Alan Saint-Maximin to go next season. I think so. I was surprised we kept Oldham for this season. 4 minutes of added on time. Okay, 4 minutes. Yeah, I was surprised we held on to him this season, to be honest with you. And it's mad. He's on one of... If the reports are right, he's one of our lowest earning players. Like, Joelinton's on 3 times, double, triple what he's on. Craziness. But he's too good, isn't he? Oh, Richie with a cross in, Willock with the header, and he puts it over. Oh, what a chance. What a chance, Joe Willock. Oh. Cross coming in from Matt Ritchie. Oh. I think if he... No, he couldn't have left it. Carback would have got... I was going to say if he left it for Wilson, but he couldn't. The cross was dipping down, so he wasn't able to do it. Oh, that was a chance. But yeah, I think Alan Saint-Maximin will be leaving at the end of this one. Will it into Saint-Maximin, into Callum Wilson. Go on! I'm gonna wait. There's VAR. Callum Wilson has potentially equal. I think it's counting. I think this is standing. Callum Wilson, I think. Well, he has, provided VAR doesn't come in and ruin. Callum Wilson has equalised for Newcastle United in the 92nd minute. I don't think they're VAR checking it. I'm not putting the one up until it's confirmed. But that could be a huge goal both for Newcastle United and a huge goal in the race for Champions League football. Are they checking it? I'm still not giving the goal. I'm not giving the goal. Until I know, if it was any other team, I'd be doing it. But because this is my Newcastle, it's not counting. I knew it. Unfortunately, Shane, it's not counting. I knew not to put the equaliser up. Oh. Handball. The ball bounced up and hit Callum Wilson's arm. And that in this day and age is handball. That is ridiculous. What's he meant to do? Chop his arm off? He chipped it over the goalkeeper. The ball has then bounced back into his arm. What is he meant to do? Chop his arms off whilst the ball comes back to him? In an instant. That is... Is it correct? The commentators are saying it's the correct decision. Maybe they're not, because I don't... How is that handball? Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry, Shane. I'll take it anyway. I'll take it anyway. I'll take it anyway. Don't worry. We didn't deserve it. We wouldn't have deserved it. You're right, Tom. We wouldn't have deserved the goal. But how was that handball? How was that handball? If the ball from nowhere, not even a yard, comes flying at him, what is he meant to do apart from chop his arms off? But we wouldn't have deserved it. It would have been undeserved. It would have been undeserved. But that's just... This is what I remember saying before. Don't reach to celebrate goals. Especially since VAR's come in. That is why. That is why. I thought so as well, Shane. I thought we'd got the equaliser there. Such an undeserved result for Newcastle. The defeat. Nah, Liverpool deserved the win. Liverpool deserved the win. But thank you for checking out the channel. I won't be saying your name, apart from Ice. But nah, Liverpool, definitely. Liverpool should have been more goals up. So it would have been undeserved. Had Wilson's goal counted? We'll wait. We'll wait. We will wait. There can't be any way. There can be no screwing. Even FIFA the game couldn't take this one off us. I think maybe, Shane, I might be pulling you back into the cupboard. I'm not putting it up. Jurgen's complaining. Not like we've seen Jurgen Klopp complain about something before. So, there's no reason, there's no way this should be ruled out. The ball's come up, it's hit down. There's no way they can rule this out. 95 minutes, there was 4 minutes of added on time. We're 95, approaching 96. Are they checking this? Or is it definitely 1-1 and we've got a very undeserved draw? A very undeserved draw. I know, Shane, love you too. Let's go to the cupboard. Brucey boy, you may have got us a point, but me and Shane are off to the cupboard. I think that's counting, folks. I think that's full time. That is full time. So let me just do that. Let me just take that off. Oh my goodness. Well, Shane, Chelsea, West Ham, you're welcome. You are, my goodness, we've got a point against Liverpool. Undeserved. Completely undeserved. But Joe Willock with a 94th minute equaliser after Cam Wilson. I still don't get the handball one, but that's modern handball. Yeah, so I love it, Jim, in the comment. Go, well done. Who did you do that? It is a goal. No, it is. But my goodness me, 95th minute. Apologies, Hunter. Your guys certainly deserved the 3 points there. Newcastle did not deserve a point. But that is football for you. Gave me a heart attack in the 95th minute. What a mad few last couple of minutes there, wasn't it? The emotions. Think a Callum Wilson equaliser ruled out. And then Joe Willock with the equaliser in the 95th minute. I'm so happy, Shane. Yeah, that, I'm not going to say it, but a point there against Liverpool. I thought we were looking 4 defeats in a row out of our remaining 6. We managed to pick up a point. Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted, but that stream is over. So we managed to pick up a point. I don't think that table's a live update. What I am seeing, though, I don't know if this is true. Have Liverpool signed Konate? Is that confirmed? Saying here that Liverpool have agreed deals with Konate, Ibrahim Konate. But there we go. So, yes, indeed. So, hello, Mr. Zaki Chen. We undeserved. Did not deserve it at all, but we did get a draw. Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you so much. yeah, I'll see you when I'm next on, hopefully, Tom. But it does finish 1-1 at Anfield. Shocked. Didn't deserve that at all. As I was saying throughout the game, I can't see where a goal is going to come from a set piece. But we managed to get 2. Indeed, Tom, just apologize, I don't know what time that will be. I don't think I'm going to do it during West Ham Chelsea. Do I have time to get... I might get a bit, an hour or two before West Ham Chelsea, and then certainly afterwards. It should have been 2. Well, to be fair, it should have been a lot more to Liverpool. Liverpool should have made it 2-3, 4-0 before that. But I'm taking that. What a little roller coaster there at the end, though. My goodness, thought we'd equalise, then it's ruled out. Then Joe Willock does get it, and it counts, and we get a point. Is that a live table? Are we now on... I think we're on 36 points now, 33 played. Yes, the Newcastle on 36 points, 33 played. Which actually may put us to 14th above Southampton. Not sure. Extra time, boo, I woke up so early for this game. Unlucky, Hunter. Unlucky. But what I love is you woke up early for the game, and even being early in the morning, you watched me talk my nonsense over it, so thank you so much. Extra time already done, 4 minutes added on. Newcastle score 4th minute of overtime. Disallowed, then 5th minute scores only Newcastle. So happy, well deserved. Well, thank you, Shane. I don't think it was deserved for the performance, but oh dear, I'm taking that. Absolutely thrilled to be getting a point from that against Liverpool. So the next one, it is Arsenal, I do believe. I believe Newcastle's next game is Arsenal. There's also the FA Cup tomorrow, isn't there? Of course there's the FA Cup. What time's that one? But yes, the Newcastle, Arsenal, West Ham. It's tempting to cover it, but I think I'll leave that and we can just enjoy watching it without me talking my nonsense over it. And I'm sure the FA Cup, I can't find what time. I just want the Newcastle fixtures, please. I'm sure it's Arsenal next. Oh, why is it doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I just want to have a look at Newcastle's upcoming fixtures, please. I'm sure it's Arsenal next Sunday. Sunday the 2nd, Arsenal at 2 o'clock. And then, yeah, it was last on the Friday. But yes, I'm sure for my next football stream as such... It will be tomorrow for the FA Cup. So Chelsea-Leicester is tomorrow. That I will be able to do on BBC. It might be a bit behind though. But yes, that's at 5:30. I may come on a bit earlier for that. Normally I come on like 15 minutes. So it may come on at 5. I'll see. I'll probably be doing FIFA before then. So my next football one will be tomorrow for the FA Cup final. Wait, no, that's not tomorrow. That's the 15th. What am I talking about? Yes, no way, Shane. I'm getting confused now. I was thinking it's FA Cup final tomorrow. Is it League Cup final tomorrow? Is there no cup? EFL Cup. Yeah, no, it's the League Cup tomorrow. Sorry, it's not the FA Cup. League Cup tomorrow, 4:30. Man City Spurs. Oh, that might not be BBC. I'll try and cover that. I'll try and cover Man City Spurs. Today, Shane, I won't be doing Chelsea today, just because it's a huge game, so I'll leave that for the bigger streamers and channels. Also, if I was to do that, I'd be too knackered to do any FIFA, and I didn't do any FIFA yesterday, so I'm returning to FIFA today. I may try to do FIFA before West Ham Chelsea, but probably after, because I'm going to get out of Les for a bit now. So yeah, well, I won't be doing West Ham Chelsea today, Shane. Just because I'll be too knackered after doing this. And it sounds mad, getting up for midday was an early one for me. Yeah, no, I've thought about it because it's the huge Champions League game, isn't it, Shane? But I think it'll just tire me out too much doing that, and FIFA today. And I didn't do FIFA yesterday, so I'm going to get back to FIFA, I think. This is true. I know, Shane, I know. And it's a huge game for you. But I will be watching it. Just know that. I will be watching it. But I think my gas tank will just probably run out during because I find when I do the football watch-alongs, they time out a bit more than a gaming stream. Can't come Pokemon. I don't know. But no, as much as I'd like to, I'm going to leave for West Ham Chelsea. I think. I'm going to take Les out, and if I do West Ham Chelsea, I'll schedule it so you get a thumbnail. If not, I'll just be live at some point for FIFA. I will think about I'm going to take Les out now. That is the priority. And I'll think about if I do West Ham Chelsea or the FIFA. I'll see. Apologies. But if not, football will return for me tomorrow for the League Cup at around 4:15, and then back for Newcastle. But what a result there. What a shock result. Getting the draw against Liverpool. We'll take that. So thank you everyone who has kept me company today. Upon my football streams have become, well, less regular, and then I'll just Newcastle. So I'm apologize about that, because I really enjoy the football streams. I do really enjoy them. But yeah, I'll be back on at some point today. It may be for West Ham Chelsea, but I probably think it's going to be for FIFA. And that'll be after West Ham Chelsea. So yeah, thank you everyone, especially those who've given it a like. Thank you so much. I'm going to be off for now. I will be back on later, but I don't know what for. And then I will be back tomorrow for football. So yeah, there's still a lot more of me to come if you're not sick of me already. So yeah, thank you so much. And Shane, thank you as well for the little snog in the closet as well. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to be off now, folks, because I'll show you quickly. I am... Oh, green screen. So I've got green screen still set on, so you may see the bricks. Oh, because the grass is green. Hang on. Yeah, because the grass is green, you're getting the effect of a green screen. So I can't actually... But you can see the sky. You can see the clear sky. But there we go. Catches in a bit, folks. Oh, you do see. There's... Goodness. What way? What way do I need to do this? There is a Liverpool storage thing. So that was Kobe's. Hello, Kobe, if you're watching. Love you very much. I'm going to go now, folks. Thank you so much. And